So again, for those that didn't hear, my name is Keith Green. A little bit of background color on the fund. Established in 1985. So we receive multiple generous donations over the years. The donations that we receive are restricted into perpetuity. So it's a permanent gift to the endowment fund. And then every year, we as trustees can allocate a certain percentage back to the senior center for their operating budget. This year alone, we've allocated just over $97,000 back to the center to help out with costs, which is about 6 or 7% of their operating budget. The formula is not unlike that of the Alaska Permanent Fund. So we have a very set formula, which has been very successful in helping out the center. Of course, we want to get big enough for the endowment fund where one day we could be a majority, if not all, of the operating budget for the senior center. That's pie in the sky thinking at this point, but that's a long-term goal.
Hello everyone, thank you for having me. My name is Lindsay Witt. Mayor Sullivan is not feeling well, so he sent me. And it is an honor to be here. I actually had the pleasure of meeting Miss Smith a couple of years ago, so I was familiar with her story and familiar with this proclamation that was written that I'm about to read to you. So it's very touching for me to be here on her behalf, or on his behalf, and in her honor. So I'm going to go ahead and start this proclamation, and then we will present it to her friend. Whereas Mary Louise Smith was born July 20th, 1922 to Harry and Pearl Kohler in Royal Oaks, Michigan, where she spent her early childhood before her family moved to Seattle, Washington. And whereas Mary Louise graduated from the University of Washington, taught briefly in Seattle, then moved to Anchorage on a steamship in 1953 and began teaching at North Star Elementary School, and some years later she married Richard Smith, becoming mother of his son Roger and mother-in-law to Lois. And whereas Mary Louise and Richard shared interests in entertaining, art, music, and passion for traveling the world, Mary Louise loved to find special gifts to share with her elementary school classes, her children, her grandchildren, and even found special things for her beloved dogs. And whereas Mary Louise was active in the First Presbyterian Church and Central Alaska Retired Teachers Association, the Anchorage Professional Employees Association, Ski Club, Anchorage Senior Activity Center, Pioneers of Alaska, the Emblem Club, and the Salvation Army Women's Auxiliary. Truly an amazing woman. And whereas, while maintaining her busy schedule, Mary Louise still took time to earn her master's degree in early childhood education at UAA. And after teaching for 40 years, she retired in 1993. And whereas Mary Louise Smith Memorial Endowment Fund was established in 2009, and the first scholarship was given in 2010 prior to her death in December 2011. Now, therefore, I, Lindsay Witt, on behalf of Mayor Dan Sullivan, Mayor of Anchorage, Alaska, on this day, August 27, 2014, do hereby recognize the honor the life of Mary Louise Smith. And I join her family, the Anchorage Senior Center, the Endowment Fund Board, and all local citizens in acknowledging her generous contribution of $835,000 to the Anchorage Senior Center, which will continue her memory long into the future. Thank you.
Beautiful, thank you. This is going a very honored place. It's gorgeously done. Thank you very much. On behalf of the center, we are very happy to see you all here. And of course, if you don't have a membership, we do have packets. I'm sorry I have to do that all the time to everybody. Walk in the car, I want memberships. Just follow me right along with Mary Louise.